What do you feel most traders don't realize about their own mindset that they really should?
So I think making sure that you're in the right frame of mind to trade is one thing. Being aware of your surroundings. Are you tired? Did you have a disagreement? Did you get in a fight? Things can come into your trading, and maybe you're getting frustrated and you're more aggressive trading because of these outlier things that you could control by just not pushing buttons.
Are there certain mindset techniques that you yourself lean into?
To be honest, it comes back to that comment about things you can be taught and things that you can only learn. And I've paid my dues. I've done this over and over again to myself. And eventually you stop touching the hot stove to see if it's hot. You realize that it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to lose money on 9 trades if you make it back on a 10th trade.
If you'd have asked me 5 years ago or any time in the 45 years prior, do you feel like you're vulnerable? I'd have been like, no, I don't want to be vulnerable. No, I don't want to be susceptible. See, I'm already synonymizing those words,
Yes.
which is how I used to do it. And then people have asked this question, well, you were so vulnerable, you're open book. I can't believe you shared all these things. I'm like, no, that was the fun part. I didn't look at whatever parts of my story that I share that you may deem as, oh, that was very vulnerable of you. I'm still going, well, was it? I just kind of thought it was like, it was so easy. It's much easier to just be honest.
These are called implicit or body memories, and it can be something that gets set up early on in how we call and someone does or doesn't respond. And then we can find ourselves in later life where, for instance, we are expecting a trade to feed us a bottle and it doesn't. And then we get this full body experience of life or death.
People are very afraid of viewing things objectively. People are very afraid of acknowledging their own weaknesses, but paradoxically, it's like acknowledging your own weaknesses allows you to have a better outcome or pursue a better path.
What you think are the biggest misunderstandings that you yourself see among traders who perhaps reach out to you, ask for your advice, to be at the level you're at?
The biggest thing that comes to my head right away is work ethic. And I just see traders come to me and they have some success, they have some failure, and they can't really find their footing because they're not really putting everything they have into it.
And the fact that they didn't give up, that is just a testament to their perseverance.
Well, that's part of the success story. Something like Michael Parks in the first chapter of Market Wizards, where he failed repeatedly and wiped out his own account, even lost his mother's money, and his mother was like lower middle class, But they just had this confidence that they could succeed.
Give us the hard truth about the hours. Obviously, I imagine they're going to be probably within a range, but what would you say is the appropriate amount of hours for work, for our brain, health, soul today?
So your brain can only do focused work for maybe 3 or 4 hours a day.
Wow.
That's just the truth. Now, there's all kinds of stuff that you do that the cognitive load is not high. But if you're actually requiring your prefrontal cortex, your executive decision making to come into play, you got 3 or 4 hours.
Remember that when you have monetary success, while you might be in a position to get all of the wants that you have met, like the want of a fancy car, the want of a fancy watch, the want of penthouses or an exotic lifestyle, that doesn't necessarily mean you're getting your basic needs met. Most of our audience are traders. A lot of them are day traders. Some of them are sophisticated, some of them are brand new. What do you feel are the 3 most important things they need to be conscious of?
Well, I guess the most important is to watch Wall Street Coach. That's the most important.